Well, morning, y'all. It was tough for me to get up out of bed this morning, I'll just confess. But I had to make myself get on up and go do a little walk because I'll just tell you the truth. I'm a little bit melancholy. Got word that my cousin Michael had passed away, and it just hurt my heart. He was doing so good. He'd struggled through the chemo and the radiation and shrank that tumor it did, and was able to do the surgery, and they thought they got every bit of the cancer. And it just wasn't meant to be. He went home, and after 3 or 4 days, just started slipping away. And I'll just have to say, I did think, well, my Lord, you did bring him through that. He was going to have such a good testimony, I thought, of your mercy and your grace and your healing power. He had already had that testimony, to tell you the truth, because he had survived throat cancer. Well, the Spirit just reminded me of the scripture that says, God says, my word, my thoughts are much higher than yours. And ain't that the truth? If I really knew what all was going on in this world, I'd be scared to come out the front door. But I had to make myself get on up this morning, and I thought, I'm just going to go on out and walk. Because if you let those thoughts just take root in your mind and your spirit, it can bring you way down. And I just refuse to do that. I saw this little quote the other day that I had posted years ago. And it said, I plan to inspire until I expire. And that's exactly what I plan to do. I'm going to try to inspire until I expire, because we will never understand all the things that are going on in this world right now. And only God can make things right. Only He can make things right. But you know what? We will understand it all by and by. Trials hard on every hand, and we cannot understand all the ways that God would lead us to that blessed promised land. But He'll guide us with His eye, and we'll follow till we die. We will understand it better by and by. Hear temptations, hidden snares, well, they often take us unaware, and our hearts are made to bleed by some thoughtless word or deed. And we wonder why the test, Lord, when we're trying to do our best. But we'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, all the saints of God are gathered home. We will tell the story, how we've overcome, and we'll understand it better by and by. By and by, when the morning comes, when all the saints of God are gathered home, we will tell the story, how we've overcome, Lord, and we'll understand it better by and by. Rest in peace, Michael. Another good soldier has made it home.